All right, we are live. Let's get it. All right, let's kick things off with a 10-minute game here. Right. Get the white pieces. I'm just going to play d4 this game. Just keep it nice and chill, nice and simple. Game one. Get us kicked off here. Okay, let's develop the knight. Bring the pawn forward, getting ready to bring the bishop out. Just bring it forward one square, getting ready to castle short here. Should be nice. What's up, Leon? How's it going? All right, perfect. What's up, the gamer? How's it going, man? What's up? What's the password? How's it going, man? All right, dude. Let's have a good stream today, guys. I want to gain some elo. We're at 2216 right now. My peak is 2241. That's funny, bro. You're playing chess against yourself. Hey, that's a good way to learn. I don't personally do it, but doing good, man. So after pawn takes hitting my bishop, we can't recapture. So I'm just gonna slide my bishop forward, pitting the knight to my opponent's queen. They'll usually bring the queen out to one of these two squares next. Or they can kick my bishop away. This does extend a lot of pawns in front of their king, though, which can be weakening. The sack doesn't quite work. We're not going to go for that. What's up, lol Manu? How's it going, man? Okay. We could bring the knight out to add a third attacker to this pawn. Then they would probably push. Then our knight would get into the center. I feel like that's a pretty good development. Agreed. What's the password? I don't think it'll happen, though. How does that guy get referenced so much anyway? What's the big deal? Okay, so we can't take in the center here. Let's bring my rook over. Knight takes, we'll take back with this pawn, giving our king a square to escape to if need be in the future. Maybe we can bring the queen out next, targeting this pawn. Am I live on Twitch? Yes. High Variance TV. Maybe there's some ideas of like sacking a piece to like take in the center. Not too sure. Not too sure. So once that pawn pushes, we can hop our knight into the center. That was kind of my plan here. That was kind of my plan here. Love to get my knight into the center. Right now the queen can recapture, but if this knight wasn't here, that could be a potential solution. We have good development, but we don't have much else right now going for us. It's just like, I'm so close to having something here, it feels like. This doesn't quite work because of the bishop. There's like squares I want to get to, but I just can't. Hmm. Hey, thanks for the press F, Laura. Appreciate it. Guys, I genuinely can't find a good move here. This is so frustrating. All right, let's just get our rooks doubled in the center. You can't really go wrong with that, I think. Mm. Bishop takes, knight takes, and we have a fork here. So I don't think this is the method. Once we remove this dark squared bishop, our opponent's not gonna have a whole lot defending his king anymore. What's up, Cookie Muncher? What's up, Dario? All right, now we have a nice little fork here, I think. I'm not really seeing a real downside to this move. We're at 624, opponent at 657. Not too bad here on time. What's up, Dan? Okay. This hits our knight over here. I'm thinking if we take and they take, we can just, like, slide back. So it's not really a real threat. Let's take. I'm guessing he's just going to recapture here. Maybe I'll push a pawn to keep this knight safe. But yeah, our position is probably just slightly better than our opponent's here. So if we push, they kick the knight away. We kind of... Okay, maybe if we push the rook, they push this pawn to kick our rook away. So that doesn't work. Our knight kind of lacks a good square. I'm just going to push this pawn. If he wants to kick our knight away, we can bring it back to one of these two squares and rotate it around. Queen back is also a nice move, hitting the knight, doubling up the center. Maybe we can drive the rook in next as well. Let's get doubled here. Now we're threatening to check. I would love it if our queen was a bit more primed to infiltrate, but is what it is. Let's take. Our knight's a little awkward. I'm cool with that trade-off. Check. Maybe queen here. Trying to get more pieces in looks nice. So, like, rook takes, queen check. Wow, I feel like everything's just going to get traded here if we're not careful. I don't want to trade a bunch of material off. I guess there's no reason to rush, but how can we make progress? Let's just get these pawns rolling for now. Rook takes, queen check, rook blocks. I don't know. It feels like one of those positions where everything's just going to get traded off, and we're going to be in a very equal drawn endgame. Honestly, if anything, I guess he's a little bit more active for this endgame. But yeah, anyway, let's slide this queen back. Queen takes. I'm not sure whether rook takes or pawn takes will be better here. We'll have to figure that out. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that like button. Let's get it bumping in here, guys. If we take this pawn, they take this pawn. And we can check and trade queens. We have a 2v1 up the left side of the board that looks potentially winning for me. So I'm just going to go for it. So takes, checks, queen takes, rook takes, and then we just get these pawns rolling. I don't think pawn takes as much for us. Let's keep control of this open file And then we're going to play b4, a5, or it's going to be b4, b5, maybe. I don't know. We have to figure out how to get through here. But this looks like a potentially winning solution. Let's bring the king in first. We're going to need the king in any of these endgames if we want to win it. What's up, random prankster? You like the video? You like the stream name? I appreciate it. I was sick of people saying people saying stuff about it, so I'm just leaning into it. Dude, I want to win my first game in the stream. I feel like we never win game 1 ever. Thank you, Yusuf, for the follow. Appreciate it. So if we play takes and takes, the issue is now we don't have that passed pawn that we wanted to create. So I'm just going to push. And they can't push back to cut things off because of rook takes pawn. And now we're threatening to play b4 and have a protected passed pawn. Oh, I missed that. Okay, so here, here, here. I totally missed that. Okay, we can go back and around, though. Okay, I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. I think we're both going to have a passed pawn, though. We just need our king in. His king can't break in quite yet, but... Let's play a check. Get out of here, bro. Maybe this is just a draw because we missed that pawn push. If he tries to come back in, I'm just going to check him again. And we'll just accept the draw. I mean, this is a very equalish endgame. Looks like he's going to win a pawn here. Okay, let's continue to develop our king into the game. If we get here, we can start collecting some of these pawns, I guess. The problem is if we start going in, he's going to just take this pawn. Let's try to create a pass pawn again. This is definitely losing now, probably. But we'll try and do what we can here. Push, takes with check, king takes. It just feels like we're lost here, guys. It just feels like we're lost. Yesterday I won my first 4 games. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. Let's keep trying to make a pass pawn here. If he takes here, I'm probably just going to take back this way. Because we just need that. We need that counterplay of having a pass pawn right now. Like, desperately. Because he's about to push through here and create his own pass pawn. Dammy says, Unk, why you live at 3 a.m.? Bro, it's not 3 a.m. It's 8:50 for me right now. There are different time zones, man. So I could go this way and go after these pawns. But I think I would rather... Let's go this way. If he checks us, we'll just slide back. I want to keep this pawn safe. And I'm actually trying to push it and then bring my king behind and start trying to push this pass pawn. But yeah, he's not going to allow that. I guess we play a check here. I hate how my king can't come over because of the rook. So what happens if we check? Then he has to put his king in front of this pawn. It's not ideal. None of this is ideal. I'm just going to make him stop his pawn from pushing. If he goes back, yeah, he's not going to do that either. Okay. I mean, if we can stop this pawn from promoting... Just my king is so cut off. Check. I guess he just goes here. Okay. It's time for my pawn to go. This is why we created the pass pawn for counterplay. Let's see if it can do something for us here. As soon as he moves his rook over, my king can come in. Bro, why is he watching at 3 in his time zone? Because this is a lit stream to watch at 3 a.m. This is drawn now. He can't move his king. The rook blocks him. Oh, no, because he's got the 3v1 over here. I forgot about that. If we go here, takes, check here, here. Mm. This is not good, guys. Let me bring my king over. If he comes this way, we'll just play a check. But this is definitely not good. I'll just out of a lack of moves here, I'll just push. This is definitely probably lost, though. Here. Thing is, if he moves his king out, we just check it. I'm guessing he somehow like would want to bring his rook back this way, so I'm just going to block that. And now if his king goes here, we check. We just slide back and forth. Can I bring my king in? Like here, there's no check. Okay, let's bring our king in. I'm guessing he can just push and we're losing, though. Which state do you live in? Pennsylvania? I think we got to take here. This is really bad, guys. Here, push. Here, push. Okay, we got to go around this way. I mean, our king can technically stop these pawns from promoting, but it's like there's too many threats going on. This pass pawn is not doing it. It's like I'm 2 squares from promoting, which feels like an eternity right now. I guess I try to get my king in. It's GG's. I mean, we can delay the inevitable, I guess, by chucking a pawn here. Then king forward. I mean, again, we're totally just delaying the inevitable here. This is very lost. This is very, very lost. Yeah. Like here, rook here is what I'm thinking. King here. That doesn't work. I don't know why he just wasted a move there. That was kind of a throw, I think. We need to somehow chuck our rook for that pawn, but we can't. It's just queening. Whatever. This is so cooked. My king has no legal moves. If they block with the queen, it's rook takes, king takes, king takes. If his king moves, I'm just going to check with the rook. I just can't let... I can't even take the queen. He's winning by so much. I only have 12. I don't even have enough time to draw this. Still a draw. Oh, the king's behind it. That was retarded. Apologies for the language there. I wonder if that was drawn. We were just out of time. I panicked. Oh no, it was not drawn. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I'm gonna get like a million like brilliance for that. Nah. Yeah, so he gets out, I guess, but like rook check, he doesn't get out that way. But yeah, that was wrong, obviously, to capture there. But we were just out of time. So, all right, let's get into another one. Back down to 2207. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We go live with streams like this one pretty much every single day. Got a lot of cool stuff coming in the near future. Thank you, Dory, for the follow. Thank you, 9Ziggy. Thank you, Friday. Didn't get any brilliance there. I don't know why. But hopefully you guys learned a cool stalemate tactic there. And yeah, we'll just get on with the next one. Whoever asked why not take the rook, if they take the rook, then there's stalemate. Yeah. Let's push here so the queen doesn't capture our pawn. This is the queen's gambit declined here. Takes, takes. Yeah. What's up, Julian? What's up, Clububby? So knight takes. If he pushes to fork, we just take their knight. All good. Is that bad? I feel like I've never played that before, so maybe that's bad, but we're applying some pressure here. Using the fork, or not the fork, using the pin of the knight onto the king. I guess he can take whichever one he wants to here. Oh wait, that's a blunder, because now... Wow, dude, that was so bad. Takes, because the pawn can't take the queen because it's pinned. If we take this pawn, queen takes, pawn takes, the bishop moves. If we take this pawn takes here, bishop takes. Here, pawn takes. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. We need to create counterplay. We're losing. Yeah, there's no pawn takes queen, but yeah, we're going to lose a piece for 2 pawns here, unfortunately. I guess this is bad because we don't want to trade queens, but oh well. That's a terrible start. Unfortunate. But yeah, we'll just... I mean, our opponent doesn't have any pieces developed, so maybe we can just get out quicker here. And get something done. I don't want to drop this pawn. But I can't defend it with the knight. My only piece to defend it is the king, but then we just get castled into a check, so... I can't push either. I think this pawn is just going to have to get pushed here. But then he has bishop takes, rook takes, and we're just trading material, which I don't want to do. You don't want to trade when you're down material. Threatening bishop takes, rook takes pawn here. I think now we're kind of forced to use our king as defense, as much as I hate to do that. And then we'll bring our other rook over. But yeah, this is not great. What's up, Sangram? I guess now we can develop the knight because the bishop won't hit that square anymore. Knight here, knight takes, maybe. I guess he just pushes. But now we can push this pawn because the knight defends. I think. Here, knight here. I guess it would be this way. I'm worried about the knight hopping in and him using the rook and the knight to hit this pawn. So let me bring my other rook over. Now when the knight hops in, we'll move our knight out of danger back to, I guess, back to b8. We can't go this way because then they can take this pawn again. So we got to go all the way back. Very ugly. Very ugly stuff. But now we're ready to push this pawn, I guess. So there's some upside. The knight can't infiltrate. Or the bishop can't infiltrate, I'll say. Can you give a cool fact about Pennsylvania? It means pens, woods, in like some other language. I don't know. Pennsylvania's kind of a boring sport. Let's be real here, or not sport, a boring state. Where is thing two? My brother's in he's out of town for a while. Okay, let's just push here. I'm trying to create a pass pawn, just to have some counterplay. And then once this pawn kicks the knight away, we can develop our knight into the game and hopefully have a little bit of something to show for ourselves. Let's get out of the way here. There's no knight check because the knight and rook block that square. What's up, Nolan? I remember you, bro. I guess there's no pawn takes anymore because of rook takes rook. That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe we can figure something out, though. Like, maybe it should have been, like, bishop check, king back, just to keep an eye on this rook so we can still take the knight. I'm not too sure. It just felt sketchy to me. Again, not looking to trade here. Not looking to trade. Does he have bishop takes, rook takes, knight fork? Ah, I missed that. I totally missed that. It just keeps getting worse, guys. It just keeps getting worse. If we push, check, rook take, bishop take, rook take. If we take, rook takes rook. Whatever. I guess we're getting forked. I should probably just resign. What's up, Slithery Certain? You should collab with PJS Chess. I don't know who that is. Actually. Does anyone know who that is? And are they like a bigger creator than me? Okay, we're creating an outside pass pawn here. My bishop is so bad right now. We need to get the bishop involved in the game if we want any chance here. Okay. He has to play rook here now. That's his only move that he can play. What are the biggest things that got you to 2,200? Just staying consistent with it. Just playing a little bit every day, man. There's really nothing better you can do. I guess it's time to just move our pawn forward. I mean, this bishop is still not contributing. We have to play like f6, like bishop back. Okay, he's allowing our bishop into the game. This could be huge. If he checks us... Okay, no, we don't want to let him check us. I guess this is inevitable. And then we slide back. But now our bishop is like involved at least. There's a bright side. I am kind of worried I'm getting checkmated. My king has no escape now. I mean, realistically, I'm playing a 2,200 and trying to win like down a ton of material. This is pretty stupid of me. If I push this pawn, check here, check here, check. Okay, I guess we need to move this bishop to not get mated. I'm going to go here. I think we can use our rook and our bishop together to go after our opponent's king, maybe. But yeah, this will allow our king to run this way eventually. So we go back, check here, check. And now our king has an escape square over to g6. Could play bishop back, but then we get messed up here. My only move is here otherwise, but that's checkmate. Okay, so this is just over. Damn, dude. Our opponent found a very quick win there, to be honest. If he plays g4, I'll just click resign. No point in playing this out. All right. GG's, man. GG's. Low key, I'm kind of curious how high this guy's accuracy was. I feel like he just played like a pretty much perfect game there. 89% accuracy, 2450 elo performance for my opponent. That is tough to play against, guys. That is tough to play against. Let's get into another one. All right. Let's go with e4 here. Okay. Let's just create a square for our bishop to drop back into. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that like, subscribe, and follow button. We go live with streams like this one pretty much every single day. And we got a lot of exciting stuff coming in the near future. Sorry, guys, 1 second. All right. So if we castle, I mean, this pin's annoying, obviously. I kind of just want to kick this bishop away right now while we have a chance to. It is kind of tempting to just rip g4 here. I'm just going to, let's just be smart and get castled here. We do want to move our queen out of the way of this this pin. We could check and then move the knight, I think. Check and then we move the knight somewhere. Could go this way. We could go into the middle too, realistically. Backwards, maybe. Let's go into the center. Let's keep it nice and forward thinking here. Thank you, Uther, for sharing the live. Do you ever read chess books? Nah, I'm more of a visual learner. I know chess books have like positions in it or whatever, but yeah, it's just not really my thing. Just take. I was worried about him bringing the rook over and like having some tactics where my knight gets pinned to my king. Or to my queen, I mean. I don't feel like dealing with that. Okay, let's make space for our bishop to get developed. Then we'll bring the knight out. Not sure whether I want to bring the knight out to c3 or to d2 yet. So we'll just plan on bringing the bishop out first. Okay, we'll give our opponent a little bit of payback and pin their knight to their queen here. Queen here is an interesting move because we're applying more pressure to this knight, like threatening bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes, and opening up our opponent's king. And then we're also just targeting a pawn that's undefended. So like push, queen takes pawn. Okay, that's a checkmate threat. And it defends, well, so we can't take this anymore because we get mated. I'm just going to push. We're still threatening bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes, opening up our opponent's king. We need to bring our knight into the game, but yeah, our position looks fine so far. Okay. I guess we want to keep developing more pieces here. But knight here, he pushes this pawn. Queen has only one square it can go to. My queen is just getting totally pushed to the edge of the board if we go for that. Maybe we need to bring the queen back here. That's so passive, though. I would so much rather do something fun like g4 here. Bishop back, pawn push. But then we just get checkmated. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's bring our queen all the way back, and we're threatening bishop here, forking the queen and the rook. That's a good move. And if he follows it up with rook here, we have bishop takes, rook. Okay. Okay, he sees it. He sees it. That's all good. Let's hit our opponent's bishop here. And then again, we need to get developed here. So knight to d2 needs to be my next move here. We need development. Oh, my bishop's getting trapped. We're going to have to sack it or something. That is not good. Okay, if we play knight here and recapture with the knight, there's no checkmate threat because his bishop will be blocking that square. If we push our pawn, what about that? Check. We're probably getting mated. But what's the follow-up, though? Low-key, maybe we're not getting mated. Okay. I'll just bite the bullet. I don't think there's any way out of that. That's a shame. We were playing such a good game until that happened. That is a shame. Hopefully we can, like, bring more pieces to the party here and get something going. We can't even play knight to f3 right now, though, because of just, like, queen takes pawn. And I feel like I've got a similar issue to last game where my bishop kind of got trapped in. Ooh, that feels wrong. Let's bring our rook in. Oh, is the idea he'll... Oh, wait. Our queens are hitting each other. Maybe check first. Queen blocks. That's not good. I don't want to trade queens here. We're down material. Queen takes, bishop takes. I don't love it. If we check, the issue is just like the queen comes over. Let me get out of the way again. All right, whatever. I'll weave back. Like queen blocks, queen here, and then we play rook to f3, rook to g3. Rook here and here, skewering the queen to the king. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe or follow button. Let's go. Okay. Threatening mate. Threatening my knight. I actually can't defend both those things. Like, I guess rook here. Rook here is my only solution, which is trading off even more material, which we did not want to do, but I got to hold on to what I got here. So, is what it is. Oh, boy. It's like I want to bring the knight in here. Rook takes, king takes. I guess this is fine. I want to bring my other rook over next. But now our knight has a chance to get kind of active here. Maybe poke some holes in our opponent's position. Down 1 point of material, but it's 2 pawns for a piece, so it feels like a lot more than that. Knight here, bishop takes, pawn takes. I can't trade queens, so this is kind of my only option. Well, rook takes. If we take the rook, bishop takes, we take with check, and then we grab this bishop. Rook takes, then we grab this bishop. So that's probably a brilliant move. Or a horrible blunder. And only time will tell. I will say, after rook takes, queen takes bishop, there's still this checkmate threat. So we'll need to be careful. So like knight back. Well, then we can trade queens, actually. Then we can force a queen trade and we're just winning. Knight here. Oh, let's just play the queen back move, actually. Why not? Yeah, absolutely. Why not? He's obviously dangling his knight as bait here. If we can trade these queens off and consolidate here, we're just playing up 2 pawns. So, hey, thanks for the subscription, Maxwell. Appreciate it. Dude, that move was crazy. I actually genuinely think this is going to be a brilliant move here. He's hitting our queen, and we just ignore. We win material. And had he taken my queen, we'd take with check, And then we pick up the bishop with the knight hitting the queen. But yeah, this should be GG's now. This should be GG's. Take with the knight, hit the bishop. At this point, we're just going to try and trade everything off, so that's kind of my plan. We'll hit the rook next. Perfect. Now, getting our bishop active is going to be key here. At some point, we got to play C3 here and activate it. If we go here, we drop a pawn, so I don't really want to do that. Let's make sure that when he kicks the bishop away, it can drop back without dropping this pawn. Knight takes, we'll just trade. Super passive for our bishop, but we can just play b3 and burst it out in a second here. Takes, he checks and forks us. Well, but take, check, king here hitting the rook. But the knight would recapture and defend the rook. Okay, so let's rule that move out. Thinking just king here, rook takes pawn, bishop takes. We're going to drop a couple pawns here. Just kind of no way around it. Rook here, king here. We're down to 3 minutes. We got to keep an eye on the clock here, but let's try not to step into any forks while our opponent still has the knight on the board. Maybe bishop back to b1 and just pushing is going to be nice. Not too sure. This is definitely a little bit tougher to convert than I thought it was going to be. Takes, king moves forward. We'll kick the rook out and we'll play up a pawn, I guess. Maybe up 2 pawns after bishop takes. But there's still a fork. We still can't take this pawn because of the knight fork. I might just continue to activate my king here. Or like rook back. Rook here. Nah. Let's isolate this pawn in a light square so my bishop can take it. I didn't want to just activate my king more and allow him to push here. That would double my pawns. Okay, now we're threatening bishop takes pawn. Officially. Finally. We're finally threatening to take this back. I'm guessing he just moves his knight back. That would be my guess here. We have 5 pawns versus 4. Our opponent's pawns are doubled. They're separated. We should hopefully be able to win this one still. Even though we've played a couple of inaccurate moves. Rook here next, eyeing up this pawn. Or we could just bring the rook all the way in maybe. Depending on what's available for us. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. I guess they can just push this. Ooh, okay. Rook takes, knight takes, rook takes. I don't have to allow all of that. I don't need to allow that. We'll find a different way through. Let's just get these pawns moving. My bishop can come back and play checks if need be. Our bishop does not need to stay attacking that pawn. It has opportunities to get back into the game. Hey, thank you for sharing the live. Looter. Okay, bishop takes, knight takes. Not really ideal. The problem is if we slide forward, there's this rook check. So we go here, rook check here, but then we still drop this pawn. I guess we messed up here. I'll just allow the capture. Nothing we can really do at this point. We've made the mistake. There's no checks. If he checks with the rook, we just pick up this knight, obviously. This guy's being really annoying. He was playing bad for most of the game. If he checks us, we just slide back here. Okay. We're up 2 pawns in an endgame. We should be able to win this. If he blocks with a rook, rook takes, pawn takes, king here should be very easily winning for us. But 1:26 left. Wow. I guess we're losing this pawn. Gotta speed up here. Once we play a rook here, we're hitting these 2 pawns. I guess I could check and pick up this pawn. I didn't really mean for that to happen. Maybe king to f2 is more accurate. Someone said push your pawns on the left side of the map. W call out. We kept this pawn alive. Do I need to check and pick up another pawn? Okay. Hold on. Let's keep all our pawns alive. Down to 54 seconds. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Push. I guess we bring our king next. If he checks, we can push this pawn. See what he goes for. I'm guessing he's going to come back and try and check us this way. No. We'll come around this way. Totally fine. His king is cut off from moving forward, so. Okay, 3 squares from glory. 40 seconds left on the clock. Surely this is winning for us. If we could just trade these rooks off, I know for a fact we'd be completely fine. Check and promote. Check here, check here. He doesn't even win this pawn. There we go, boys. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. We got it done. We're going to be back to 2200 here. He's going to play it out. That's cool. I guess I only have 27 seconds left, but we will just ladder mate this guy. GG's, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, whoever said rook on the second rank, I appreciate the quote. Thanks. All right, let's get into another one here, guys. Back up into the 2200s. That's huge. Someone said your position is awesome, but you're cooked on time. No chance. No chance I'm ever not getting checkmate with 30 seconds left in that position. I think we used our clock perfectly that game. If that makes sense. I mean, we used up every second of time, but we never felt like we were too low to make a decision. Let's pin the knight to the queen. Queen to d2 next, probably. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to hop back. After queen to d2, we'll be providing some pretty serious pressure to this pawn. Let's hop our knight in. I want to push this pawn and kick this knight out. It's doing too much. I guess I'll double his pawns here. I still want to kick this knight away. Oh, I misclicked. No, I was trying to play c3. Now he's got an outpost. Now I'm going to have to chuck my bishop for that, probably. That's so unlucky. I hate misclicking. Oh, we got to take it now. Now we're just, like, slightly worse, probably. Bruh. Bruh. Thanks, better than nothing. Thank you, Clububby. Take. I guess I want him to take so our knight can hop into the center. Okay, let's threaten a pawn. Or I guess we can check as well here. Now we're threatening 2 pawns. As far as defending both goes, I'm seeing queen here as the only option. Bro is literally stream sniping. I guess we want to keep that defended. I will just use my rook. I guess my rook doesn't really belong on a1 anyway, because if that position ever opened up, the bishop would hit my rook, so that's fine. That's all good. Let's add a second attacker to this pawn. Can I kick that? I guess rook here would follow. Not really ideal. Can I push? Push, push, rook takes. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. After pawn takes, rook takes, we'll hit the queen. We'll hit this pawn in the center. Could be nice. At some point, I would also like to push a pawn in front of our king so there's not any back rank issues. Seen a couple moments, too many here this game already, where that's been a little suspect. Rook back to defend both pawns. Theon, I don't play viewers every day. We do viewer tournaments on Sundays. So click that subscribe button. Come back on Sunday. You should get a chance to play against me. Okay, if we take, there's like some like rook here or something, where the bishop hits my rook and the rook hits my queen. So I don't really want to play those games, to be honest. So I'm just going to play rook backwards. That keeps both pawns defended. Maybe our rook can come to b1 and we can go after this pawn. What up, Meme Fest? That pawn just hangs now. He blocked the queen off from guarding his pawn. There's no tactics with checking him here. The rook just guards. Actually, that might not be true. Check, rook takes, rook check. The rook just goes back. It's almost something. We're looking at some good stuff here. Anyway, the only move I see to keep everything defended is just lining the rooks up together. Although maybe rook here is better. Ooh, rook here just chucking the rook because it's mate, and the rooks can't block. Was there any defense for that? That's a miss, guys. That's a miss. Apologies. Apologies for sure. But now we have the check. The rook doesn't block anymore. The bishop can't recapture because it is pinned to the king. We should win something here. We can check. I guess that doesn't accomplish much. Maybe we just bring it back. That's a shame. It feels like it should be something, but if we check here, the queen just recaptures, right? So check here, the king just goes back. Knight here, threatening that bishop, I guess, is kind of good. But knight here, there's queen takes, rook takes, mate. So it looked like knight here, queen takes, check. Here, check. Okay, I think it works. I'm convinced. We're also threatening to check and maybe pick up this rook depending on how it plays out. Like rook here, knight takes, rook takes, check, and we pick up this rook. Something like that maybe. I don't like what I've done with my rooks here, though. They're very passive. We've got back rank issues. We've definitely made some mistakes in the position here. Do you ever do any 500 stomping for content? I guess only in my viewer tournaments would be my answer to that. But that's to give back to the community, not to stomp 500s. Check. We'll probably just grab this bishop with our knight. Next. Do I have any checks available to me right now? I don't see any. How is he holding everything together here? This is like some impressive defense. Again, there's still tactics like queen takes, rook takes, checkmate, but he can't do that right now. I think I would like mate him or something. Like here, here. I don't think that would work right now. I think he would get checkmated. Oh, he does it. Okay. Well, let's see what happens, I guess, right, guys? This is why you're supposed to create space. I guess we could push H. Oh boy. We've definitely messed up here. Oh, check would force a queen trade, and then we have to play knight and rook versus two rooks. It's obviously not ideal. What about rook to e1? Trying to get in this way? Out of lack of seeing something better here, guys, I'm going to go rook to e1. We're threatening some checkmate ideas. We're still keeping an eye on our opponent's rook. So hopefully we're still okay here. My assumption in this position was like, with this and also the checkmate threats, we should be fine. We should be fine, but let's see what happens. So we could check, queen takes, knight takes, and then we're forking. And then we're playing 5 pawns versus 4. So that could be a winning endgame. There's also check, rook blocks, check, king takes. Doesn't feel very good. Can we push a pawn maybe? But then rook here. Okay, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for this. We'll play 5 pawns versus 4 in an endgame. Hopefully this is winning for us. Well, now we just check, rook takes. Check, king here. Rook takes, king takes. I guess we've messed up here. That sucks. Do we have any way of getting after him here? I guess we have to keep material on the board. Takes, takes. This is a fork. Rook here. Okay. I think we win the pawn in the center, maybe. Oh, but then there's rook here. We're still having back rank issues, man. Here, here. All right. I'm done having back rank issues. Let's kick the rook away. This is why you have to play more principled chess than I do, man. I get myself into so many stupid issues. Let's try and create a pass pawn. I don't see a better way to create threats than creating a pass pawn here. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Let's see if we can get a win here. Or at least a draw. I would take a draw at this point, to be honest. Let's keep going, I guess. It's never going to make it, but we could check and pick up a pawn here, I guess. Push. If he takes my knight, we just push. Check here. We're promoting. So I'm not afraid of him taking my knight, I guess. So let's just push another pawn. Or here, rook takes. Oh boy. We're going all out to promote. We're going all out to promote. Check, king takes, push. Oh, there's the check here. Okay, hold on. Damn, if that pawn wasn't there, we'd have a fork right now. Check, king takes. Check. Check, king takes, push. Check here. Takes. King here, takes, push. Okay. He still can't take. He still can't take. We'll promote. And now we're threatening to check and then promote. If I go here, does he sneak around? No, we still promote. We still promote. If he checks, now we actually sneak in. Check. King takes. Push. If the rook goes back, there's a fork. Check. King takes. Push. Check. King takes. Push. Rook back. Guys, I don't know. If he checks, we play rook back. Or king back. We're setting up so many tricks. We're at least like giving this a good run for our money, to be honest. We're at least giving this a good run for our money. I think this is winning for me. Oh, wait, but I can't check because of rook takes. I miscalculated. I miscalculated. Sorry, guys. That is a shame. Oh, I miscalculated. No, I think I was winning there. Let me turn on analysis. Did I have a win there in somewhere? Thanks for the flow state, pineapple. No, there's never a win in there. All right. All right. We're back down into the 2100s. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Let's play D4 this game. We've only played E4 so far today. We just went through the analysis. I don't think there was no moment in that game where we were winning, which means that there was no blunder for me there at the end. Let's bring the knight out. So I like this open rook here. We can maybe use our queen. We can use our queen and our rook together. Hey, thanks for the gold coins, XXX. Still can't really take, though, I guess. Maybe we use the knight also. I'm going to push in the center. I feel like my opponent's pieces are a bit passive. We still have the flexibility to probably castle either way or even slide our king over if we need to. So I think this makes a lot of sense for us here. If we push, the knight hops forward. If we take, we just... Well, if we take and he takes back with knight, we take with bishop. So he has to take back with pawn. And then we castle long. And we're threatening to kind of go after him a little bit here. So rook here next. Maybe the knight hops in. If he castles this way, he's putting himself in a lot of danger because of the combination of the open rook file, this queen on this diagonal. We could instantly, if he castles, we could instantly play knight to g5. I think. Ooh, actually, no, maybe not. close, though. It's close. How important is it to study openings in chess? Honestly, you'll kind of pick up stuff over time with the openings so that you don't blunder as much out of the opening. Um, I would still say it's important to have like a good understanding of what the middle game plan is in the opening you're playing. Otherwise, you're just going to get stuck like thinking too much. You're not going to know how to strategize to beat your opponent. So I would say that's the most important aspect of the opening is understanding what are like the common ideas. What do you teach in your lessons? Everything from openings to middle games to end games. I just make custom plans for people based off of, you know, what their strengths and weaknesses are. My favorite thing to teach is how to create a plan in the middle game, though. So my opponent's probably going to castle long here. If we can hit this bishop, queen here, maybe. He can't take back because it's pinned. I guess what other options do we have? I want to get this bishop out as well. I don't want to bring it here and trap my rook in, though. Let's hop our knight into the center. Knight takes, rook takes, and then we can bring the bishop out without trapping our rook in. I don't think there's any benefit to taking here. I want to play this. He can't hop in. Okay, let's go for it. The point of this is I want to play my knight here without trapping my pawn in. So yeah, now knight here, and our bishop can come out as well, maybe. Let's see what makes sense. Wow, knight back. That feels bad. I guess they want to play bishop here, and now the knight will defend it. Do I have a defense against that? I guess my queen can always just pop out. Maybe it's one of those things we don't really have to defend against it. So like bishop here, queen here. It's got squares. Maybe knight to h4, just kicking that bishop away could be nice. Or we could even like maneuver our bishop around to combat it. Well, there's queen takes pawn also, actually. This is checkmate. The knight cuts off the opponent's escape square. So check. Now the knight can come back. So knight takes, pawn takes, check, and then we check again. I mean, that should be winning, right? Check. Check. Okay, now the king can step forward. That's the difference. We check back. But if it steps forward, we have rook check. Or instant rook here. Do I just chuck? Wow. Or knight here hitting the queen. Then we check. Too many tempting options to choose one, to be honest. Okay, now we're threatening checkmate again. If my opponent is not careful and, for example, blocks with the rook here, there might be some fork here. With the knight hopping in. This is a very fun game so far. I'm enjoying this. If you guys want to support the channel a little bit extra, I'm also streaming on Twitch at High Variance TV. Go check it out. What's my ELO goal? I don't know. I haven't really plateaued yet. So I'm kind of just curious to see how high we can push it. I guess my goal in chess is to become a master at some point. Doesn't need to be like a GM, but just to get a master title. So whatever ELO it takes to get that master title. What? John Pork says, I have this in analysis. I'm about to start spamming the top engine move in chat. What the heck, bro? So takes, rook takes, fork. Takes, rook takes, check, and we pick up this rook. Takes, bishop takes. We accomplish nothing then. I just kind of want to chuck this bishop so my other rook can get involved. This bishop is just kind of in the way right now. Knight here. Knight takes. We checkmate. That's probably the method. We're hitting the queen as well. So he can't take because of checkmate. So he's got to move the queen. He's got to move the queen. And once this queen moves, we should have something here. Oh, no. Is he able to consolidate here? I can't check because of knight takes. No, dude. What? How does he escape? Oh, that's so tragic. All right, we have to trade queens now. I guess we can win a pawn. That's it. For all of our troubles, we win a pawn. That's so sad. I guess I'll take with the knight. Take with the knight. Now I'm threatening a check. Oh, good. Check, rook takes, fork. We win a free bishop. Okay. So it does lead to a win. It does lead to a win. Beautiful. Okay. Thank God, man. I was scared there for a second. He was going to somehow like draw some, you know, some endgame where we're only up a pawn. I think that was a very pretty game from us, though. Very nice attacking chess there. Check. We just step forward. The rook will be kicked out. The rook can't infiltrate. The bishop stops it from doing that. Okay, let's just stop all future infiltration. Pawn takes. Rook here is a potential idea for him. Yep. Let's just keep our knight safe. If he pushes, we have rook takes pawn. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We go live pretty much every day with streams like this one. I don't really fear this check. I think he's going to take a pawn. He's going to take a pawn. We'll check him and then grab this pawn. My rook always has squares to strafe to. When did you start playing chess? Closing in on 6 years ago now. So it's been a little bit. Wow, he's stepping forward. That's ballsy. He's threatening to fork my king and my rook now. I'll just slide over. We're still threatening to take this pawn. Why is he being annoying? What the heck? That's one thing about being 21, 2200 is that like nobody goes down without a fight. I swear to God. I mean, I got to keep this alive. Let's try and get a knight trade in. He'll play rook takes, knight takes. He can choose what he takes, but it doesn't really matter to me. We're just up so much material here. I'm trying to be accurate here. I'm probably just wasting time, though. Let's make sure he can't just grab stuff here. Hit the rook. Once he kicks our knight out, we'll just go grab this pawn. I mean, I'm honestly not 100% sure why my opponent's still playing. There's No way he's drawing this. Oliver asks, what's the highest elo you've ever been? 2241 rapid is my peak rapid rating. So hopefully we can surpass that today. What's the least amount of moves you've ever had before checkmate? I think the quickest mate is possible. Probably I've had it at some point, which is just like 2 moves or whatever. One second, guys. All right. Let's bring our knight out to support the center. Pawn forward. I'm sure Scholar Mate works in 2200. Yeah. I just don't want to win every time that quickly. I'd rather just play a full game. What's your Dabbing Falcons asks, what's your advice for someone trying to go from 1700 to 1800? Hey, thanks for the $2, Tyler. Thanks, bro. My advice would be start looking at game analysis after you lose like more like complex games and just try and play rapid, keep as many pieces on the board as possible, play very complex games, and try to build a middle game plan as much as possible. Who's your favorite professional chess player? Definitely Magnus Carlsen. I just kind of grew up with him being, he still is the GOAT, but I used to just watch all of his like game recaps when he was when I was first getting into chess, and the way he plays and like sacrifices pieces in exchanges, there's just no one really plays like that, I can't hop into the center because if bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes, I guess. Well, I guess we take here then. Let's create some space for our king for the future. We had some back rank issues a couple of games ago. Still scarred from that. If you guys want to support the stream a little bit extra, we're also live on Twitch at High Variance TV. It's free. Go check it out. Yeah, just a free way to support the channel a little bit extra. It's High Variance TV. Which chess piece would you crack? Probably the knight. I'm going to take back with the bishop so we can push this pawn in the center. Probably queen to c7 first. Can we just push as well? No, I guess not. Ah, that's a good move. Okay, I think we have to take here. It's unfortunate. I'm going to drop back here, guys. I'm really worried about this knight hopping in. I'd like to be able to recapture, but he's driving us back here. He's making us play passively. Not a great game so far. But we're not down material. Okay. If he plays knight takes, bishop takes, we're just lining him up through the center, so I'd be happy with that. One move we definitely have to get in is e5. I was trying to get to it earlier, but the issue is our bishop just has no way of getting out in this position right now. Takes, rook takes, bishop here. I just don't see anything better here, guys. I mean, this is ugly. This is tough. Yeah, bishop here next, just trying to get through the center somehow. If we end up trading down into an endgame, I'm honestly cool with that as well. Like bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, rook takes. But even then, I mean, our bishop is just so stuck. Maybe we're meant to play b6 to try and get the queen out. Oof, now bishop takes, rook takes, and there's a checkmate threat. If this rook moves... Ah, oh boy. Can I just push a pawn? You know what? I think we're okay. If he takes with pawn, we take the queen. If he takes with rook, we push the g pawn. And there isn't a checkmate that I see. He can't even sack the rook because of bishop recaptures. Should be all right here. Should be all right. I'm hoping. A little bit of hope chess here, but if we can just maybe get our king forward a square, get our queen out. I mean, we're not playing with all of our pieces. That's our big issue right now. We lack development badly. He drove us back at the start. We ran into troubles. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We go live with streams like this one pretty much every single day. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming soon. Queen here. Rook here. I mean, maybe we're supposed to start pushing these pawns, but I just feel like he pushes back. I mean, he's got the 4v3 over here. It's going to be hard for us to break through. But maybe that's the only way. Okay, so we can't take because of queen takes, and he's threatening to win a pawn here. I mean, I'm just going to step forward here. Now we're threatening to take because after the queen check, we just slide back and around. I want to get my queen out. I want to get my rook involved. Again, we're just looking to push this pawn, guys. If we push this pawn and unlock our bishop, the entire game changes. Imagine if this pawn was here. We'd play bishop to f5. We'd hit the queen. I could maybe even sack it. It's tempting. What's up, Mafia Ties? I'll be back in 10 seconds, guys. Just refilling my water. Oh, all right. This dude still hasn't moved. This dude still hasn't moved for real. Someone say some funny shit in chat. I'm bored waiting for this guy. Someone say something funny. Okay. Get the queen out. I'm never gonna push it. Okay, let's try and break out here. I gotta get something going here. I gotta get something going. If you guys want to support the stream a little bit extra, I'm also on Twitch at High Variance TV. Go check it out. If I take, they just kind of break through here. Takes, queen takes. He does commit the queen to the wrong side of the board, I guess. Let's bring our rook into the center. Like, takes, queen takes, rook takes, pawn is the threat now. This queen is tied down defending two things that aren't next to each other. Jack says you should grab his king and bring him to your side to win. Agreed. Agreed. Okay, they locked the position down. That makes sense to me. Rook here. Rook takes. Pawn takes. And then my bishop gets out. I've basically spent an entire game trying to free a bishop. If I win this by some miracle, which, by the way, would probably be on time at this point if I do win, that would be a crazy win, guys. But hey, I want to push it. My peak rating is 2241. I want to get there. That means we got to at least tie these. Thanks for the Flow State Fortnite kid. Appreciate you. Takes. If he takes back with pawn, that's not concerning to me. Maybe we get a queen trade in. Oh, that can't be good. My bishop's too trapped. I don't think we can trade queens. I think we need to do something active. Queen back, maybe. Not that that's particularly active, but we hit a pawn at least. At least we're doing something. Like queen here. Rotate back over to the open file. I just don't see anything better. I don't see anything better. My bishop is just stuck forever. We have to like win these pawns somehow and free it. Maybe we push this pawn, bring the rook up, add an additional attacker to that pawn. Or maybe we push f6. Pawn takes, queen takes, open the bishop up that way. Let's push. I'm gonna go with this plan first. But if we have to play f6, I definitely will. We need to use all of our pieces if we want a chance to win this game. I guess rook here doesn't exist, though, because of queen takes. I don't know why I was still thinking that was a possibility. I don't know why I was still thinking that. What's up, Honk Champ? Guys, if you want me to see all your chats, go to my Twitch stream. There's like 4 people in it. I am reading all the different chats, though. My favorite chess piece... My least favorite chess piece is this bishop, I can tell you that much. I don't know if I have a favorite chess piece. I like using all my pieces together. That's what makes chess fun. Okay, it's time to break free. It's time to break free. Pawn takes, queen takes. And then we can finally push this pawn and bring the bishop out. Bring the rook to the center. Let's change the tides here. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. What's up, Samblo? Bets. What's up, Speaker? Appreciate you guys. See, I just want to push this pawn, but that's so bad. Okay, this pawn's hanging. Pawn takes, queen blocks. Queen takes, queen takes. No, pawn takes, queen blocks. Queen takes, king takes, rook takes. We would lose a pawn. It's worth it, though. It's worth losing the pawn, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We need to get our pieces out. Ooh, I missed this check. But queen blocks, So we're fine. I think we're fine. I think it's just going to be queen takes, king takes, and then we're going to lose a pawn. And we're going to have to play 5 pawns versus 6. I'll repeat moves. Hey, I'll repeat moves all day with you, bro. Let's repeat moves. I'm down. Why did he just do that? He's completely winning. Look at the analysis bar. He's +3. He's +3 right now, and he repeats moves. What is he doing? I'll take it. I don't care. I mean, I lose 1 elo. Oh, wait, why are we playing an NM? Good luck, bro. You're getting cooked. I have no idea why I'm playing an NM right now. What's up, Jocks, bro? If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. And if you want me to 100% read your chats, go over to my Twitch, or my Yeah, my Twitch at High Variance TV. I'm trying to get it off the ground. I just started it. There's Haram Ball and now there's Haram Chess. There's always been Haram Chess, man. It's called trading everything off and playing for draws every time. What's an NM? An NM is a national master. This guy has played in over-the-board tournaments, beating other masters and scoring good scores. He's probably gained his title from longer, like classical tournaments, and that's why their elo is only 2162. Obviously, they have to hit an elo similar to that in FIDE or USCF, I guess, probably, to achieve that title. Bro, I haven't matched any national masters in my rating. What elo are you? What's up, Lil Mango? How long did it take you to go from 1K to 2200 elo? Well, I learned when I was like 16 or 17 playing over the board chess, and by the time I actually downloaded chess.com, I was already 1,000. So, I mean, I don't really think 1,000 was even like my floor. That was like literally right when I downloaded it. So it's kind of hard for me to answer that. I guess it would just be the 6 years I've played. You know, I've been playing for 6 years, so that would be my answer. Okay, I want to start rotating things over this way. I just can't yet. I want to kick this knight out. Rook here first. Okay, so the idea is knight here. Oh, I can't play knight here now because the... Okay, this was a bad move. Let's go to the corner. We can always kick this queen out. Probably just... I guess knight here we drop a pawn, so that's not good. But knight here, we rotate the rook over. Could be nice. Armin, you have to stop coming into my stream every day and asking what my favorite cheese is. Jocks for us, what is your dream realistic title that you want to achieve? Whatever the lowest master is, man, I'll take it. I don't need anything flashy. Knight here. Knight takes. Pawn push, trapping the queen. Do they have any pieces they can... Yo, that's sneaky, guys. This is sneaky. Oh, wait, knight here. Knight takes, pawn pushes. Knight here, hitting my queen. Knight hits my queen. Takes, takes, rook takes. It doesn't quite work. I want to make it work. I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to just go for it because it's fun. If it doesn't quite work, it's fine. Thanks for the 100, Slithery Serpent. Cab Legacy asks, were you like learning property, like looking at what GM lines are for your openings, or do you just play and get better off recognizing your mistakes? Definitely. I mean, I've definitely tried every type of learning, from watching videos to courses to learning from friends. For me, the best way that's worked for me is learning from other people, as well as using game analysis and then just playing consistently, like playing a few games every day. So the queen's trapped. He's got knight here though. And then I would play pawn takes, knight takes, and then rook takes knight. Okay, I missed that. I missed that. It might still be trapped though. Knight here. Queen here. Wow, it's almost still trapped. I wonder if he saw this as a potential idea for me. Is there a way to limit that square? I don't see one. I don't see one. We're down 2 pawns now. I guess this is our best move. The idea is if he plays pawn takes, rook takes, that's pretty bad. If he just pushes, we're going to try and like sneak our queen in and go for a checkmate on g7. We're down material, but This is not a game that's necessarily going to be decided by material, in my opinion. Knight here, pawn takes. Knight here, pawn takes, rook check. Oh, that totally works. I guess we want to go knight here, pawn takes, rook check. Oh my gosh, this is so complicated. I'm just trying to figure out if this works. Rook check, king to the corner. Sack the rook. I guess that doesn't work. Maybe rook here. It feels like I should have something. Okay, I need to start by kicking this queen away. This is annoying me. Let's kick the queen away first. I want my queen to be free to move without him taking my rook. What's up, Jack, that guy? I don't know that gambit, Joxfro. So now knight here. Now knight here. We're hitting the queen. We're starting checks. Oh, it's rook here. Pawn takes, knight takes, hitting the queen. And then we're also threatening to get in. And then we're threatening queen here next. Rook here, pawn takes, knight takes. The queen will move. Check, king here, and mate. And if he does nothing, then our queen gets in. Okay, they don't accept the rook. What a coward. I just want to sack everything. Okay, the issue now is that pawn is hit. And, like, there's just back rank issues, realistically. Queen here, queen takes. Queen here. Check. Rook takes. Check. Oh, the rook gets back. Okay, if I move this forward and he takes my pawn, we still have the knight move. Okay, we're good. This is an NM, by the way, guys. This is an NM we're playing right now. This is a cool game. Win or lose, this is a really cool game. Win or lose. Bishop takes. Still queen here. Got you, Joxfro. Got you. Okay, queen here, rook here. Rook here. Can I sack my queen? I can't quite sack it. Knight here. Pawn takes, rook takes. There's no way to stop mate. Knight here. But what's the threat? What's the other threat, you know? There's just no way through. I'm seeing like there's pawn pushes. I'm seeing like he might even be able to take my rook now, which is not good. Rook here, pawn takes, knight takes. H4. I just don't want to give him a move back here. Rook here. Pawn takes. Knight here. Rook here, queen here. Rook takes. I don't see the win, bro. I don't see the win. I guess there just isn't one. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't see a win. We have to move this knight back and then slide the rook over. Here, bishop takes, pawn takes. Here, pawn takes, rook here. It's got to be this. We're hitting the queen too. If he plays pawn takes, rook here, and we're just mating. How's he stop checkmate? Yo, guys, we just cooked this National Master. Oh my gosh. Ew. Let's go. Let's go. Take that, National Master. Take that. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We're getting close to our peak elo here. Let's check out this whole sequence, honestly. So he pushed this pawn. Engine hates it, whatever. They're calling this a blunder. So my idea here is like pawn takes, knight takes. They move the queen. Check. It's mate. Like, what are they? What's the engine saying here? What's the move? Yeah, it's +5. So why is this a mistake? I don't know. I don't get it. Brilliant. Brilliant. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Yeah. There's no way to stop the checkmate. Wow, guys. What a game. What a game. Let's get into the next one. What's up, Tamarind? If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. If you want to support a little bit extra for free, head over to my Twitch at High Variance TV. Go check it out. I don't spam ads over there, I promise, and I'll read all your chats. Okay. I mean, this is how I normally play against this. I'm down a pawn, but they've got 2 sets of doubled pawns here. So let's get ready to castle. Okay. So we can go knight here targeting this pawn. We can go knight this way targeting this pawn. Let's go this way. I want to bring my bishop out here, so I don't want my knight to trap it in. Okay, they can't push. Can we check? Then that pawn pushes. Okay. Let's just keep developing. I'm not sure whether I want to castle short. It looks like they can easily cascade pawns at me. So it's not super tempting, I guess. Again, he can't push here because of knight takes pawn. If he does something that changes that, we'll have to reevaluate our strategy a little bit, but should be good. Queen here to trade queen could be all right. I want to keep an eye on this. Pawn push, knight takes, queen takes pawn is the threat. I don't want to castle this way. We're just castling into absolute chaos. Let's bring our queen forward. Now if he pushes knight takes, queen takes pawn, we'll castle long and catch him off guard. Our opponent's at 22-31 though, so they'll probably see all of that. So let's not get ahead of ourselves too much here. Charlie says thoughts on Stafford Gambit. I personally don't know it, so I don't really have any good thoughts. I think I like watching people play it though. Like I've watched like Eric Rosen's video on it. It's pretty good stuff. He's trying to stop us from castling long by pushing pawns here. Not gonna work. KAB Legacy asks, do you sometimes delay the castle to see where the traffic is? Yeah, I like to delay the castle when I can. I mean, right, I think in a game like this, it makes sense. That being said, I think we're going to have to castle short, but it's just... We're castling into chaos by castling short. This might be bad. This pawn is going to be a weakness. Rook here. Queen back, castle short. I don't know. I don't love it, guys. I'm doing what I can. This guy's playing a... Like, he's played a fantastic opening. And he's putting us in a really tough spot. If you're going to win and they misclick, do you offer the draw? They would have to tell me they misclicked, and I would have to believe them. So. Yeah, I'm guessing rook here. Wow, that feels like a bad move. I guess they'll open up their bishop at some point, but... Yeah, he opens it up, and then he can push, maybe. Gosh, castling looks so brutal, guys. I'm just gonna kick the queen away. I don't think we can. I don't think we can castle either direction right now. I guess I'll just push again. And again. I'm actually genuinely considering castling long right now. That might be psychopathic, but queen here pushes, knight here. Jeez. I don't know, guys. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home. Locke, yes, did you win or lose the NM? We won, bro. We had a brilliant move. And we won. It was a beautiful game. You can skip back in the stream and check it out. I'm pretty sure. This is the weakness that's going to get targeted like crazy. Let's push again. Okay. If we push, bishop takes check. So the bishop can't capture. Because then we check and we pick up the bishop. Well, they blundered. They blundered. How did they miss that? That's like... Wait, it's checkmate almost. Because the bishop comes in. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess the rook blocks. He's got to play rook blocks or else this is damn near mate. Absolute disaster class. Now we're threatening to take this pawn and just checkmate. This is probably mate in a couple of moves, guys. We're going to be at almost 22-20 here. I'm closing in on my peak elo right now. This is exciting stuff. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Queen takes. Why not? I mean, I guess is there something like safer I should be thinking about, like checking or something? I don't see any benefit to that. Let's take, and now we're really threatening a check. Because my bishop and knight will just be cutting him up here. Okay, he's stopping the check. We can take... Rook takes... I don't love that. I'm trying to think about what the best way to keep that defended is. Or if we actually have to keep it defended. Like, maybe we can just play offense here. Like, taking here and then playing this check. Oh, here, rook takes, check, and we pick up the rook. Okay, that's... Here, rook takes... Queen takes bishop. Takes. We still have the check. A little sketchy, guys, but I'm going to go for it. Why not? Why not? If I miss something, my bad. But yeah, rook takes, queen takes. If the rook takes here, we check and we pick up the rook. Very complicated stuff. Did someone say something bad? Are people saying ban in chat right now? We can grab a pawn. We can play a check. I guess the check is a bit more tempting for me here. Like, if he starts running this way, we just check with the bishop, right? Here, queen check, we pick up the rook. I mean, this has to be game over. I'm not even using, like, any of these three pieces. We're just causing chaos with the queen and bishop here. Check. King here. Bishop skewer. Or we can just check and pick up this rook. I'll just go this way. This is the cleanest win, I think. Our opponent's queen ended up totally offsides here. It's got no way back into the game at all. I mean, hoping for a resign soon here, but if not, we'll run our king to the corner. Probably a6 or a8. Bring our rook over. Okay, they're hitting our knight. They're trying to bring the queen over. This is a good move. This is a scary move. I can't check and trade queens because of the bishop. My knight just might be cooked here. Like, queen here, stopping the check is my first thought. Queen here, and then we can, like, rotate around. Or we can just start running our king right now. Although, you know what? After this check, the bishop comes all the way back and we're fine. So we should probably just move the knight. I guess the question's where. If we go here, queen check, bishop blocks, queen check, bishop block. Oh, it's perpetual. It's perpetual because the bishop cuts us off. Okay, we need to lose this knight. We need to lose this knight. I'm just going to accept it, guys. I'm just going to accept it. Start running our king. We'll use our rook and our queen together to go after this pawn. Always unfortunate when you don't see things, but I'm plus 8 points of material. Jocks for us, how much do you charge for lessons? It's if you just do an individual lesson, it's 35. If you buy a package of 3 or more, it's 30. Lessons are an hour long. If you want to do them 2 hours, 3 hours long, whatever, I'll take you. Obviously, depending on what slots are open. Rook here doesn't work because of queen takes pawn. I'm missing some things here, for sure. So I guess we take here first, then we bring the rook over. Queen takes, rook here. There's no checks. The bishop is actually doing a lot defensively for us here, weirdly enough. Oh, did I miss a gift? Sorry, Dr. Acre, if I missed something. Dr. Fouracre. Love you, buddy. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Oh, they don't take the pawn because they want me to move my rook and take here. Andrew C. Yeah, this is live, bro. Wow, I'm getting like increasingly sussed out by the position I've created for myself here. I need my queen back in the game. I just need all my pieces involved. Rook here is not really an issue. I just break. Oh, I can't break out. Oh my gosh. This game is getting so complicated for someone who's up 6 points of material. Alex says it's pre-recorded, but he predicts. He predicts what chat is going to say when he pre-records. Do you have another live on? Yeah, I'm on Twitch and TikTok as well. If you want to support the Twitch, I'm on High Variance TV. That stream is newer, so trying to get the word out on that one. Like queen here, maybe? I feel so stuck. I feel so useless right now. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I can't get out at all here. I genuinely am like at a loss here, guys. Let's bring the bishop back. Okay. Now I can break my queen out. And I can move my rook away from that defense of that square. How did I miss that? I think we're getting checkmated. Okay, I can sack the queen. If I push, takes. Thank you, Dr. Fouracre, for the chili. Oh no, man. I gotta check my queen. I just gotta do it, guys. We're still up 2 points of material, but this is gonna be tough, especially with 45 seconds left on the clock. Just running that now. Damn, I've got 30 seconds left here, guys. We gots to go. Turning this pawn. Maybe bishop back. Trying to infiltrate here. Go backwards. Let me checkmate you. Otherwise, I might be getting mated. It's forward. Check. Forward. Oh my gosh, dude. It's drawn apparently. He just has to like check me forever here. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Let's hop into the next one. Total just I mean, I just the fact that I'm losing a game where I'm +8 is just heinous. It's just heinous. I mean, was that a legit opponent? Not 100% sure, but never know. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, want to make me feel a little bit better about throwing that, click that subscribe and follow button. If you want to support a little bit extra, I'm on Twitch at High Variance TV. Knight takes, queen takes. There's no like check tactics or anything. We would just push the c pawn. What's up, Ridley? Okay. If we take and they take this pawn, I guess that's fine. Check, we bring the bishop back so we don't lose it. Check here, we would push the c pawn, supported by the knight. Okay, bring the knight in. Could stop it from hopping in with my pawn, I guess. It's not really a need to do that. Would honestly rather, but I mean, I guess that is pretty strong. Let's stop it from hopping in with our knight. Then we'll push the e-pawn, bring the bishop out, and get castled short. Thank you, Wibblewolf, for the follow. Thank you, Andrew C. Thanks for sharing the live, Midnight. Guys, I'll be back in 1 second. I'm going to go. I got to go do something really quick. All right. Guess that hits our pawn. Let's just bring our bishop out like we planned. Let's develop the bishop. Bishop takes, pawn takes would stop his knight from hopping in, so that would be nice. If he just hops his knight in right now, I guess we can just snap it off. Hey, thank you, Jesper, for the gold coin. Appreciate it. What did Stockfish at? Y'all think I'm cheating 7 moves in? What would be the point of that? Plus, I got my plug in. You know what I mean? That'll just let me know which move to do. You know. Hey, we hit 7K subs today. That's sick. Thank you guys. 7,000. I've now hit 6 and 7,000. What's next? It's Castle Short here. Let's develop the knight. I want to bring my rook over to the C file probably next. Dude, honestly, every time I have a poll about like which time control to play, Rapid always wins. I personally just have been switching it up between streams. I feel like people don't want to watch the same time control every stream. I think we can all agree on that. If I let people vote every time, it'd be Rapid every time. So I just go with my vibe. If I feel like playing Blitz, I play Blitz. If I feel like playing Rapid, I play Rapid. And it kind of just works out. What's the threat here? If I push and he pushes, takes. Yeah, that's no good. I mean, I'll just let him push. Takes. Queen here, I guess. Maybe if he pushes, I just push back. Maybe I should have doubled my rooks on the C file. Maybe that's the right strat here. The only thing is, like, once these like rooks open up and like my king was behind these pawns, I just didn't want to have to worry about back rank tactics. Takes. Queen over. Pawn takes, queen takes. Looks like an equal trade of pawns, so should be all right. I mean, maybe queen takes, rook takes. The bishop comes back. Pawn takes. It's probably worth looking at. If he takes this pawn, I'm definitely going to look at queen takes rook. What's my bullet elo? It's in like the 18 or 1900s. I don't really play a lot of bullet. Sometimes I just practice it when I feel like I need to work on my my speed, you know? Adam asks, how old are you? I'm 23 years old. Ra asks, how would you know if they are stream sniping? If I lose, they're either stream sniping or using stockfish. If I win, they're playing fair. Serpent Carlson, Banana Carlson. Guys, stop pretend fighting in chat. The new people that come in aren't gonna know. How tall are you? I'm 6'5". Hi, Cypher. I've been playing chess for like 6 years. Someone said he's old enough. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Literally, what do you mean by that? Bullet is not cheatable. That's why you're only 1900. That's crazy. Slide over here. Rook takes. Oh, he can push now? Can he actually do that? No way. So my issue with rook takes is that then the rook can come in like this. Rook takes, rook here. Rook takes, queen takes. I don't see anything better. We'll just go for it. And then we'll like play rook here and try and win this pawn back. But the bishop is just going to anchor it in. Well, we've got a bishop too, though. Does the knight get in somehow? There's no queen takes, rook takes, checkmate, because both the bishop and the queen cover. Okay. Who said I'm 5'6" in chat? What the heck? We could sack the rook, pawn takes, bishop takes, just to like quickly win that pawn back. Maybe the engine would say that's the best move. I'm really worried about knight here, forcing my queen back and allowing this pawn to push again. That could be GG's if I allow that. Maybe we start with bishop back, hitting the queen. I just feel like the rook is going to have to chuck itself for this knight at some point. Rook takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, queen here. It just doesn't work. Nothing works. I'm just lost. I don't see how my knight can help. Like knight here, knight here. Queen here. But then if he pushes, we can take back. Is that sort of the thought? Knight here, threatening checkmate. He just pushes. That doesn't do anything. Bishop takes, knight takes. I'll just go for it. I don't see anything better. Our clock is ticking. Our clock's ticking. If you guys want to support the stream a little bit extra, check out my stream on High Variance TV on Twitch. It's a nicer setup, a nicer viewer experience, perhaps. And there's only like 5 people in it, so I'll 100% see your chats. If we go here, I'm worried about this fork. Here, push. I mean, the knight's going to have to chuck itself anyway. I guess we go here. Push. Knight takes. It's just cooked, guys. It's just cooked. I mean, we're just going to have to chuck the knight. I should have sacked the rook earlier, probably. But maybe it was inevitable that we'd have to chuck something here. Maybe the knight should have come back this way. I don't know. Yeah, if the knight came back this way after knight here. If the knight came back this way after knight here. I guess we have the same issues. I don't know. Opponent down to 257. What's up, Acid? How's it going? Okay, bishop is hit. This gives us a chance to blockade. Obviously, we lose that, but... Well, isn't... Like, bishop here. If rook takes, queen checks is winning. Bishop here. If queen takes, queen check. Corner. Knight here forking. Knight here. Here, queen takes. Check. King here. Knight fork. Oh boy. I'm spinning fantasies here. Bishop takes, pawn takes, check. Like, I don't want to retreat. I want to do something interesting here. Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight blockade is really tempting. I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for that. We had to chuck material anyway, so. Where do I take with the knight? Pawn push, check. King here. Check. King takes. Checkmate. So it'd be check, king to the corner, checkmate. Screw it. No gamble, no future. I'm seeing some checkmate possibilities here. Our rook being opened up is giving us a lot of chances. I'm taking a gamble. I'm down to 2.5 minutes. Thank you, FIFA 15 iOS Android Trading, for the happy poop. Yes, I got dumped today over text. How do I come back from this loss? I don't know, bro. Block them. Beg for them back. Maybe you could go to like their physical house and like egg them or something. Going for checkmate here, guys. Not that I see a checkmate, but what other chances do we have here? Who just said it's -3 for white? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Who thinks I'm winning this? Who thinks I'm winning this? Check. Takes. Freaking checkmate, dude. Oh, he goes forward. Pawn mate? Is there a pawn checkmate? Thanks for the thumbs up. FIFA 15 iOS Android trading. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. I go live with streams like this one pretty much every single day. -5 if it was April Fool's. Bet. Guys, opponent down to 38 seconds. No way we win this. No way we win this. Come on. Even if he finds a defense here, I have a chance to win on time. Like, what would you guys play for defense? Okay, he's trying to chuck the rook. Is that not checkmate? The rook can't block because that's mate. It's check, king to the corner, rook mate. That's mate. It's mate. GG's, bro. Thanks for playing. Oh, can you do that? Why didn't I consider that? Knight check. Guys, I don't know. Okay, check, king takes. I messed up. Where's the checkmate? You can't really get out. Check, queen takes, rook check. That's gotta be, that looks pretty good. Oh my god, I can't stop that pawn from promoting. Lol, I'm lost. I guess I need a perpetual. Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh, am I winning here? Okay, I'm minus half. Oh my gosh, dude. 2.9 seconds left. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, we get it done. We had a brilliant move that game. Let's check it out. Whew. Did I miss a checkmate? Did I miss a checkmate? Ah, that bishop move was brilliant. Okay, we can analyze this really quick. Oh, they went the rook check. Okay, but even after the queen check, I'm still -7. Mate in 3? Mate in 2? What is it? Mate in 1? This is mate in 1. What is it? Where's the mate in 1? What am I missing here, guys? Where's the checkmate in 1? Is this mate? Oh my gosh, dude. No. Oh, and then it's like, okay, if I went check here, then I take the bishop and I'm stopping the mate or the promotion. It's crazy though, because I still was winning there at the end. I still was winning there at the end. All right, guys, we get the W. A win is a win type shit, guys. A win is a win. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, click that subscribe and follow button. Let's play a D4 this game. Here come, just a chill fella says, here come the fake 2200 comments. After I play a beautiful game of chess and beat another 2200, by the way. Just because I didn't perfectly convert, man. I'm not rage baiting. I'm not rage baiting, bro. I promise, man. Someone said sub 5 chess match. Y'all are brain rotted. Y'all are brain rotted, man. I'm sorry, guys, but this is what 2200 ELO chess looks like. Y'all are just gonna have to accept it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry if I'm letting down your hopes and your dreams, but hey, maybe this is motivation to you guys that one day you can hit 2200 also. Maybe use this as motivation. Like, hey, I watched that guy playing chess on the internet and he was 2200 and he was garbage. Use that. Use that as fuel. Tyler says, do you think you could beat Anna Kramling? I have no idea, bro. How good is she? I have no idea what her ELO is. I feel like she's better than me, right? Or are we like around the same? Alex says, don't talk badly about yourself, cutie. You are him. Thanks, man. It's comments like that keep me pushing. Thank you, Acid PH. If you guys want to support a little bit extra, I'm live on Twitch also at High Variance TV. Go help me out. KAB Legacy says, do you think you could smoke the Botez girls? No. They're both better than me, right? Or is the younger one around the same as me? I thought they were both better. Wow, they are chucking a bunch of pawns in front of their king. I'm going to try and break through the center here. We're lined up well to do that. Challenge Gotham Chess. Gotham Chess is like the most famous chess player of all time, bro. I'm just a niche micro influencer. Let's drop back here. I don't like that they can push, but we'll just have to push back. We can't take and open up our king. Actually, King H1, Rook to G1. Maybe we can take. Maybe we can take. Facts, J-Dot. Could you beat Magnus once in 1,000 matches? Probably not. I'm assuming no, if he's like trying his best. What up, Con? One sec, guys. The younger one's 2,000. The older one's 2,300. Oh, so I'm like between the two of them in rating. Okay. Chess boxing 1v2. If he pushes, we can play rook takes, queen takes, bishop back. That's kind of ugly, though. Let's take. I mean, I'm trying to break open these pawns. Like, pawn takes, queen check, then bishop takes pawn. Looks winning for me. Pawn push, rook takes, queen takes, bishop back. We still have those same ideas here. We still look like we're winning here very early on. Hey, why not? Why not just hop the F in there with our queen? Check. Where are you going, buddy? Rook here next, maybe? Oh, wait, actually, like, rook takes, queen takes, we'd take. So, like, rook takes, bishop takes. What? You're just gonna chuck your rook like that? Check. This can't be it, guys. This cannot be it for him. I'm thinking we just push this pawn and we bring the knight in, and we're just winning. Oh, you messed up letting me get another piece into the action here, buddy. Oh, this is like almost checkmate. How can we finish this off here? Firstly, let's clarify the position on that side of the board. Let's clarify that first. Now we can cook in freedom. Check. We got to push this pawn to go after these pawns and get the knight in, I guess. We should just win. We're +3. I mean, we're +3, right? So check, bishop takes, queen takes, and then we take the knight or something like that. I mean, I guess we don't even need to rush into taking. We can just calmly bring the knight in. His bishop is totally trapped back here. His knight can't go here because then we take with check. It can't go here because we take it. His bishop and queen don't have much movement. I guess he plays queen here. That's a horrible move. That's a waste of a move. That's a check and pick up a bishop, actually. Now that I really look at it. Yo, we just beat a 2143 so easily, guys. We are playing good chess right now. Let's go. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Let's get into the next one. This guy's only 2130. I low-key shouldn't have played him. I can only gain 6, and I would lose 10 if I lose this. This is the Scotch game. What openings do you use? I play a little bit of everything. You'll see me play E4, D4. All sorts of stuff. I don't really play like the English or like the King's Indian, stuff like that. I like playing openings that try to control the center of the board. Jadal says, notice the lack of fake 2200 accusations, because that was just a perfect, like, clean game of chess. Now we're threatening to take this knight in the center. The problem is if we castle, he pushes, and then we're in trouble. Let's just keep developing. We don't need to rush into castling. We could bring the bishop out, bring the queen out, castle short, or I mean long. Dragon says, high variance, can I stream snipe you? Don't do that. Hey, thank you, linebacker. If we go bishop here, the issue is our queen can't easily get out. And then we can't castle long very easily. But if we go like bishop here, we don't have a great move here. Okay, let's just bring the bishop out. We probably want to play h5 and castle short. But our opponent's outplaying us, to be honest with you guys. Like, this is a lot of pressure that's going to be mounted when we castle short. And they can easily castle long. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna rule out castling short this game. It's just not in the cards for us. It just is not in the cards. Mm-mm. I guess there's always just trading a bunch of things off. And now we can castle long. Queen takes. Oh, but if we castle long, they take this pawn. I missed that. Now our rook is hit. That's so annoying. I might just rip it anyway. It doesn't make sense. We messed up. Okay, my next move, I'm gonna play knight here, hitting the queen and also keeping this pawn defended so we can castle long. But yeah, not well played by us. He might even have rook here now. But then knight here, rook takes, king takes, check. No, that doesn't work for me. Rook here is a serious threat. Rook to h8 was a serious threat, I think. But he gives us a move back. Now we can castle long, and it's going to be a very equal, more so drawish type position where we have a little bit less piece activity, but overall we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Khan says Sui. Not today, man. There was no suing happening today. Cristiano Ronaldo played like garbage. I'm a big Ronaldo guy, but he played like garbage. Let's be real. Especially after Messi dropped that hat trick, man. Zero response, man. Where's he going to move his queen here? Oh, queen here would cut me off from castling long. I'd probably just play queen to e7 and trade queens. Rook here, we can grab the queens. That doesn't work. And if he plays queen takes, check. King here, check. That's kind of annoying, actually. I should have probably thought about this knight check a little bit more, but there's how. Oh wait, knight back. That is the method. Now there's no knight check, and we can still castle long. Okay, wait, we're cooking. I'm feeling a lot better about this game now. I'm feeling better. Yeah, I watch soccer, man. I watch soccer. Hey, if you guys want to support the stream a little bit extra, I'm live on Twitch right now, High Variance TV. You're guaranteed to have your chats read. Now do we even castle this late in the game? But if we go here, he pushes. Here, push, here. Here. Nah, I'm gonna just rip a castle. Equal material. Pretty much equal on the board in all senses here. Not a lot of material left. This is just gonna come down to pure technique. Do I play soccer? I play intramural soccer. I played intramural soccer throughout college. I played for my high school team. I played travel soccer. I mostly played striker and winger, depending on the team that I was on. I was a big kick and run guy, honestly. I was just really fast. Let's try and control this open H file. Only open file on the board. He says 6'5" on the wing. I'm not actually 6'5". Thank you for believing that, though. I'm a little bit over 5'10". That is my actual height. 6'5" on the wing would be wild. What's up, Haze No Fade? I want to double my rooks, but after rook takes, pawn takes, our pawns get split, and that just becomes a long-term weakness. I'm thinking about rook takes, rook here, rook here, takes. I feel like I'll know the winning plan when I see it, if there is one. I thought kick and run is all of soccer. Nah, not really. Oh, okay, that's what's up, Hayes. Appreciate you hopping over, man. Ridley says, I'm gonna go get ice cream. I'm mad. Arno says, what's up, dude? Greetings from Germany at 5 a.m. Why are you watching my stream at 5? You're a real one, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you, bro. You're a real one, man. Uh, this is just so drawn, guys. But if I draw, I lose like 2 elo, so I just don't want to draw, really. I could see him playing rook takes, and then dropping his rook in. The point of bringing my king is I'm just trying to like make some progress here. Just do something. Try and get the pawns rolling. 5 a.m. Paris here, says A1. No, this isn't pre-recorded, Coroni. I just have multiple chats going on. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Twitch is High Variance TV. Go check it out. We're all real ones. Look at your community facts. Hey, when I started this stream 2 or 3 months ago, I just had the slogan, trying to build the coolest chess community on the internet. We're getting there, man. One step at a time. Just hit 7K subs today. Pretty stoked. Yeah, he just pre-fires chat. Let's drop back here. So, I don't know if he like brings his rook over or what he's gonna do here. Thankfully, he can't double on this open file, so I mean, now we can start going after pawns. This is a check. We just slide over, though. Yeah, I'm just going to go after this guy. I guess he goes rook to g5. And then I just sliz around, kind of. I guess I'll just get him behind here. Go after these pawns. Maybe play some checks. 610 versus 420. We're both probably not going to lose on time this game. I don't think that the game had enough complicated moments in it for that to really be the case. Let's stop the king from entering. We don't want him to start picking off our pawns. This position's feeling a little zugzwangy. He's got to push a pawn. Like, if he moves his rook, we get in, right? If he moves it this way, we have checks. I feel like I'm just up a little bit right now. Like, maybe this is minus 0.2 or something. Something calm like that. Okay, guess we just take. King takes would create an outside pass pawn, I guess. But then we would have a pass pawn in the center. Okay, he doesn't go for it. Let's stop this pawn from pushing. Again, it's feeling a little zugzwangy. Like, zugzwang in chess is when you can't make a move that improves your position, so you play a move that makes you losing or at least makes your position worse. And that's starting to become my vibe of my opponent's position. He just feels a little awkward, a little stuck right now. NACL Machine asks, do you stream on anything I can watch on the TV or just the phone aspect? I stream horizontally on YouTube and I stream horizontally on Twitch. If you want like the better experience, I would definitely recommend the Twitch live stream. And that's like a nice horizontal, clean layout Easier to watch and read the chat at the same time. Check, pawn takes, check, creates a passed pawn for us. Once the king steps back, don't know if I want to rush into that. I'm trying to deflect this pawn so we can play this check without trading off pawns. Hey, thank you, J-Dolph, for the roses and the goat. In between move check, driving the king back, and then we'll recapture. If he drives the rook in, we can start picking up pawns. That would be a blunder. Twitch is High Variance TV. High Variance TV. On everything else, I'm High Variance YT, so I should probably change my Twitch name to that also. But for right now, just High Variance TV. Wow, we're up 3 minutes on the clock here also, guys. Now, if you're just tuning in, my peak is 22:41. So, we're not too far off of that right now. Ooh, I can't get in because he just checks and slides back. Let's continue to kind of put him in Zugzwang here. What does he move? Can he move the king? Not really. It's very awkward for my opponent. So check, king here. Push. Now we can step forward because there's no more rook check. King here, we check and we pick up this pawn. If the king goes back, we take this pawn. It's really starting to feel like it might be winning. Still 3 pawns versus 3 pawns. Check. If he checks us, we pick up this pawn. Ooh, okay. Let's go back here. I don't want to start dropping things. If he goes this way, I'll grab this pawn. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is more than fine. This should be winning. This should absolutely be winning. Kick the rook first. Pawn c5, pawn c4. Our pawns work as a unit to promote and make a queen. This is over, guys. This has to be over. This has to be over. I have to win this. Maybe we just do the one. No, I don't want to just do the one pawn. I want to use both. Let's go back so we can use both pawns here. I think they need to work as a unit. Maybe rook to e1, cutting my opponent's king off from ever playing defense here. Let's just go. Let's just go, guys. Oh, really? Slithery Serpent. Okay. That's what's up. Pawn here, rook here. Pawn here, pawn here. Rook here. Pawn here, we take, and we're good. Okay, so pawn here, pawn here, pawn here. Rook here. Rook takes, pawn here. Promote, promote. That could be drawn. Pawn here, pawn here, pawn here. Takes, takes. Pawn here, rook here. Pawn here, pawn here. Pawn here. Rook takes, king takes. Pawn here, rook here. Okay. It's this. It's this. We're in time. After rook takes, pawn takes, our rook gets behind. And we promote with check. We get it by 1 tempo, guys. Let's go. Thanks for the flow state, ZBM. Thanks for the Sunday, ZBM. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We're closing in on our peak all-time elo if we get this one done, which I think we will. I think we will. I'm trying to get my queen behind the pawn. If he goes this way, my rook gets involved. If he goes this way, he stops his pawn from promoting. That's a wrap, guys. That is a wrap. Okay, he wants the violent option. I will give it to him. This is absolutely ending in checkmate 100% of the time. Mate in 5, it says. GG's, guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we get a 22-30 here, guys. We're a handful of wins. I think like maybe 2 wins in a draw or 3 wins away from our peak all time. Can we do this, guys? Castle. Just playing a nice quick castle setup here. Now we'll develop our bishop and our knight on the queen side. If he pushes, our knight hops into the center. Thanks for the GG's, hockey guy. Appreciate you. Can I push this pawn already? Probably not. That's probably a little bit ambitious. Actually, I don't see why not. Screw it. Let's go after this guy. No mercy against the 22-30. Let's go. The knight and the queen support that pawn. Maybe we can sacrifice here. The problem is that the knight doesn't help. I don't think a sack is really possible. Thanks for the floating heart, Slithery Serpent. Appreciate you. Ooh, bishop back. We get forked. I missed that. Oh, I blundered. No. All right. Sacrifice it is. We're probably going to need to like explode the position and get our rook out or something. Is my queen trapped? Okay, we can go all the way back home. Is there anything that keeps us a little bit more relevant here? Not that I see. That's unfortunate. We're threatening to take this pawn in the center. We did get 2 pawns of compensation for our bishop. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah. There's no knight here because we could take the knight. I can't push again. This is kind of tempting. It doesn't really do anything yet, though. I hate blundering, man. Like, what do we have here? Okay, these are both providing some attack in the center. Long term, the bishop will open up on the king. I guess what we need to do is just bring our last piece into the game. That just feels too slow. I want something forcing and attacking. Just doesn't work. Knight takes, queen here. That doesn't do anything. All right, let's just develop. Let's just develop. Now we're threatening to take in the center. 3 attackers against the 2 defenders. And we instantly get forked. Oh my gosh, dude. Maybe the middle's a little bit soft now, though. I don't know where to go. Nah, there's no tactics. We just gotta slide back here. Let's pre-move the recapture. We're trying to play attacking to, get back in this game, but oh, oh no, it doesn't quite work. I thought we had a skewer for a second, but he pushes this pawn, and the knight and the queen defend it. If we could displace this knight, that'd be a different story. Um, this still doesn't work. All right, here's my thought. Knight takes, pawn takes. We'll double his pawns in the center. Our rook will open up, and maybe we can get f4 in finally. Could be the schmoove. And our knight, realistically, is kind of out of the attack over here on the c3 square. His knight here is his best piece. Take back towards the center. Keep our pawns nice and together. I can push. The knights defend each other. What I really wanted to play was f4 though. It's not an option anymore. No, if I push, he has check. Then we go here, and that's mate, I think. Okay, so we can't kick the queen out. Wow. We can't move this pawn at all. Because, I mean, this pawn takes... doesn't work. If I move the knight, they just trade queens with me. And that's not good. I think I lack a good move here. I think I really do lack a good move here. I'm just going to try and create some more chaos and play c4. Like pawn takes, open our queen up. Maybe we'll make something happen. Or like this way maybe. Not too sure, but just trying to create some counterplay. Maybe we play d4 next. Who knows? Now the knight can move because the queens won't get traded off. What's the point of this move, though? Knight here, checkmate. And I still can't push this pawn because of the check. Knight here, knight here. Oh boy, we're in a lot of trouble. I actually don't know how to stop this because I can't push the pawn because of the check. Wow, this move is sneaky amazing. I'm not going to lie. How do we defend this square? Because we can't, like, move this rook and get the knight over. The knight can't get here. I think I'm just cooked here. I think I'm just cooked. I'm really looking at f4 again. Just out of desperation. This might just be lost, guys. Someone said queen to d2 in chat. Lol. I think we need to really look at f4. Dude, I really like am lost right now. I know F4 doesn't work, but like I'm just gonna hope he doesn't see it. I like genuinely it's mate if he sees this. It's mate too. Unless I take the knight with my queen. Just play it, bro. Just put the fries in the bag. I wonder what my best move was there. This is the move I spent 5 minutes on, or whatever the fuck that was. My best move is apparently knight to c3, which is what I played. Just planning to sacrifice the queen. So the engine is saying sack your queen. Damn, I was lost for a minute that game. Holy. Okay. All right, guys. We'll play a couple more. We'll play a couple more, then we'll hop off for the night. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. I'm also trying to build my community up on Twitch at High Variance TV, so go check that out as well. Okay, let's castle short here. Drop that bishop back. Knight takes, pawn takes. It's fine. I mean, pretty common tactic for your opponent to trade off your bishop there for their knight. I don't really care too much. Again, like, the problem with bishop takes, pawn takes, then the rook and the queen could, like, maybe, like, get in on me here. I don't think I've really left myself a choice, though. Now we kick that knight away. I guess we want to break through the center to create counterplay. Maybe even playing e4 here. Our opponent still isn't castled. Maybe we break the center open. Pawn takes, play some checks. Crazy Run says, look, I hate AI, but if you think this is AI, genuinely, what the heck? You're mental. This is actually all AI generated. What's up, Entity King? How's it going, bro? The GOAT. I know he wants to get his queen out somehow. I guess he wants to castle long. So when you castle long, you know, it's just warfare. If your opponent's castled short, I'm just going to start launching pawns at him. I'm just going to start launching pawns at this guy. No other real way to do it, guys. Oh, buddy, I was so ready for that, man. I was so ready for that. My pawns are coming. My pawns are coming. What's my World Cup team? I mean, I'm from the US. Aside from that, I'll just root for the underdogs. Like a beast, bro. He's got 3 attackers on this pawn in the center. I could push it, maybe. Nah, I really can't. You know what, bro? I don't even like that pawn anyway. Knight takes. I'll take this pawn, and my queen gets in. And we're also threatening to push, kick the knight away, and get in here. He probably has to just play a3, but in that case, I still play this move, and I think I still get in. b4 is coming. b4 is coming. What good is the open h-file if white can't use it? Look at this, guys. Rook here, checkmate. They can use it. They can definitely use it. Okay, queen takes, knight takes, king takes, or pawn takes. I guess he wants to get the queen out here and mate me. So maybe knight takes. I'm just going in, guys. I'm just going in. I'm playing. Oh! That's mate! No. No, the open H file. See, guys, that was to teach you guys a lesson about the open H file and why you should never trade bishops there and open up your opponent's rook. I hope you guys all learned something here today. Anyway, guys, this is going to be my last game of the night. Let's get it. Oh, guys, that was just me being instructional. You know what I mean? Been a long day. Been a long day. Let's end the night on a win. I don't want to end below 2,200. If the knight takes, we take back with the pawn, forking the bishop and knight. Now he's threatening to take. Let's bring the knight in as well. That's a weird move. I mean, I guess so, bro. Maybe they capture here first? No. Maybe we can use the queen and the bishop together here. There's no, like, taking tactics. If he pushes, we can take this pawn, I think, still, but maybe not. I'd like to break through the center. Maybe we double on this e-file. Maybe we just play rook a1 to d1. Hey, thanks for the $1, Slithery Serpent. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So we can play a check. It doesn't really benefit us, so I'm not going to just do that to do it. Let's push instead. The idea being pawn takes, bishop takes. Okay. Let's take back. But yeah, pawn takes, bishop takes. We're trying to trade off this very powerful light squared bishop that our opponent has. I'll just take. I will just take. I would love to get my rook in. Maybe rook to e3, rook to e1. Getting our rooks doubled could be nice. Let's go for it. Trying to end the day on a win here, guys. This is my last game of the stream, but if you guys watch for a while, want to see me pop up on your feed again, definitely click that follow or subscribe button. He can't grab a pawn here. We push and we trap the bishop in. So we can't be a greedy boy here. Check and slide back. Trading the bishop off so our rook can infiltrate. We move the king to the corner so it no longer defends this pawn, which could become useful in some positions. Hey, thank you, Avery, for the happy pride. Appreciate it. I get a lot of those, man. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, Ridley. So, queen takes, rook here, rook here. That looks super drawn. Hey, thank you, Eric, for the unk alert. Appreciate you, man. Let's just slide back. What's the rush? Slide back, drop the rook in. Then we're making real progress. That's so annoying. Why do you want to trade, man? Whatever. Whatever. Thanks for the star, Quill Gaming. Oh, he just wants to trade literally everything. All right, bro. Fix my pawn structure for me. Be a good boy and fix my pawn structure. Oh, N84 Gaming with the Park the Bus, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Hey, this is a Park the Bus ass game, not gonna lie. Okay, so either we can go in ourselves and allow him to come in, or we can slide back. I'll just take the aggressive option. I'm worried that my pawns are a bit flatter than his. I guess we both get 2 pawns here. King here. Rook takes. Rook takes. I mean, whatever. Hey, thanks for the 6-7, Avery. Thanks for the flow state, Stewie. Okay. Okay, we can't really win this pawn. I'm worried about losing this pawn, too. Whatever. I'll just target it. He can either drop back or he can go after one of my pawns. Either's fine. I'll push just to slow his roll a little bit here. And I probably have to bring my king into the game. Otherwise, he'd have rook takes pawn. I can't come forward, otherwise he takes the check. Hey, thank you, Avery, for the laughing disco. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. His rook's doing a little bit too much there. Let's kick it out. Let's make him make a choice with it. If he checks, I'm coming forward with my king. Okay, now we have an outside. Oh, no, I blundered. We don't have an outside passer. Oh, no, guys. This is lost now, I think. Or maybe it's drawn. At best, I'm drawing this. I'm definitely not winning this. I gotta go back. Yeah, if I go forward and then I take this, he checks me and picks up my rook, so. Well, okay, forward takes, check, king back. Here, the king would have to move, then we take. Okay. Well, here, check, rook takes. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're tactically winning this pawn back, even though it seems like, you know, we can check and get it back. Here. Oh no, then he has rook check. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't stop blundering this game. I think we can still win it back after that move. Here. King forward, maybe, or king takes check. King. Okay. Is it drawn now? That seems like a mistake from our opponent. Seems like a mistake. Let's stop these pawns from moving. Just cutting our king off. That's pretty annoying. We needed it. Like, while we take, he goes back. We can't go this way. I guess we had to go here. So that when he checks, we have here. I think we're lost now. Maybe we can, like, trade rooks, though, and be fine. This is probably still supposed to be drawn. Like, if we can trade this pawn for this pawn and trade the rooks, he just has the outside passer, so we can just hide in the corner in that case. Okay, he allows our king out. Yeah, now it's drawn. I feel better now. I feel better now. I'm actually just going to offer this guy a draw. He's going to decline it for sure, but I'm just going to offer it because it is a draw. Just don't allow the king forward. Does he go here? I don't even want to play those games. Let's just make sure we play quick enough. I mean, 3 minutes and 50 seconds should be plenty of time. Now, if you guys are just tuning in, this is our last game of the stream. So if you want to catch my next one, click that subscribe and follow button. Here, check. Here, check. Here. Should be all right. Okay. I guess check here next. I'm going to go this way. Oh, but then rook check. Here, rook takes, rook check. Here, rook check. I don't want to go this way because then after king takes, it's like the wrong pawn is left and my king is stuck on the wrong side of things. Let's go this way. I don't love it, but because we wanted him to have the outside pawn, not this one. I think this is technically a draw, but I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to be a draw, though. I don't know. Maybe this is winning for black. I don't love that my king can't, you know. My king can't get over. And he can definitely get all the way down here. But I guess how does he make progress now? Oh, now my king comes back over. Oh, here, check. Oh, I lost it, man. I guess here, what are we supposed to play? Is it just lost? I'm just getting outplayed or whatever? No, dude. No, we're gonna end below 2200. That's so sad. Like, if we go this way, he just checks here. And we go back and he promotes. We'll play it out. Here, check. Here, check. Well. Check, queen check. Yeah, GG's, guys. We lose our last game of the night. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. Oh, shit. We got 700 people watching. All right, we'll play one more. Fuck it. We got 700 people watching. All right, one more game. We'll play one last game here. But everyone better click subscribe and follow, bro. I'm doing one extra one. Oh, wait, this guy's only 2030. I'm aborting. Hold on. I only get 4 elo for beating a 2030. All right, this is more like it. I'm playing one more, but everyone better fucking pop off for this. Let's go. One sec. Sorry, guys. Let's bring the bishop out, pinning the knight to the king. It's castle. Taking doesn't really do much for us. Let's bring our knight out. Now we're threatening to take in the center. What was my peak? Like 2241 is my all-time 10-minute peak. Oh shit. Raf6, Raf J6. Thank you for the sub, bro. Let's go, dude. Thank you, man. Oh, I'm gonna get Greek gifted, aren't I? If I go here, it's like check here, check, king take, knight check, king back, queen here. Uh-oh. Is there anything we can do about that? Like bringing our knight out, maybe? My only solution is just not to take. I'm just not going to take. I'm just not going to take. Let's trade. Oh, he sticks us out. I didn't think about that. That is bad. I still think he's going to play this. I still think he's going to play it. He doesn't. Okay. I'm playing this horribly, though. For sure. Let's reroute our knight. Maybe here or here. I mean, like, knight to d5 would add 2 attackers to that pawn. Last game of the stream here, guys, no matter what. Last game. Bishop takes, pawn takes will give us a lot of defense. Maybe g6 also. We're also threatening to fork the queen and the rook now. Wow, really? What? That move feels crazy to me. I don't know why. I guess maybe that's good. Surprising, at the very least. Let's go after him a little bit here. I would like to play b6, bishop to b7 also. Can I take? No. Wow, this guy is playing a really weird and probably pretty good game here. This is tough. If we go here, he pushes, we hop back in. Here, bishop takes, pawn takes, looks terrible for us. Let's just go back. Not good, guys. Not good. I mean, yikes. If I go here, he just kicks my knight out, so that's not an option. F5, he en passant, so that's not an option. I guess we just push, but now the bishop can hop in. The queen can come in. This is looking really tough for us here, guys. Now F5 looks better. Because if he en passants, we take back with rook. Yeah, we got to go for it. We got to defend. Defense. Okay. I mean, if we get this bishop out, man, he's going to have some problems to deal with. Uh-oh. How scared of this should I be? Probably very. Maybe I got that last game of the night plot armor right now. Don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button for the last game of the night, guys. Let's go. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, wait. No, I'm good. Right? And then I grab the bishop. And then I just grab this. Oh, wait, no. The bishop defense. I feel like I got to be missing something. Did he really just blunder like that? He's played a perfect game so far. Check. I also have a knight check. I don't think that does much, though. Check. Oh, rook to h1. Bishop takes. Rook here. Bishop here. Rook takes. Check. Here. There's also bishop back check. Then he just slides. Queen here. Okay, you know what? I think after bishop back, queen to f4, we're forcing a queen trade, which should lead to a holdable late middle / endgame for us here. But this is something that's not going to be defendable for me. My bishop can't get over in time. My rook certainly can't. We're going to drop this. And his rooks are going to crash in. There's pretty much nothing we can do about that. But yeah, I think this forces the queen trade, and then we take back with the knight, forking everything. So we can't trade queens then. But I just feel like after check, well, we can trade queens. Queen takes, bishop takes, knight fork. So the fork is, it's not inevitable. I guess king back? The queen trade might be inevitable, though. What's up, Fuzzy Gummy? Bishop takes, knight fork. Yo, what a comeback, guys. What a comeback. Let's go. Come on. Let's win this, guys. Last game of the night. Come on. Check. Takes. Push. And we get the bishop out. We get the king forward and the rook out. And we're just playing up a clean bishop, guys. Come on. Okay. I guess I didn't really think about that as much as I should have. He can't push it because the bishop takes. So let's just instead... Don't have a good square for this bishop to go to. All right, we'll go here. Oh, we can push. I can't take because of rook. Okay, now I can slide in here. Let's blockade this pawn. Let's bring our rook over, and let's win this one, guys. Come on. Nope. Nope. Let's trade rooks, bro. There's no bishop take tactic because my bishop defends my rook. If he goes rook takes, I don't take back with the king because the bishop takes. We take back with the bishop. Now we just hunt these pawns, guys. Now we just hunt. That should be one pawn. Pawn can't recapture. It's pinned to the king. Bishop here. Bishop takes, pawn takes. King here, king here, king here. Yeah. Should be winning. I'm not too worried about it. It's like bishop here, king here, bishop back, and then we just push this pawn. We can sack the bishop for this pawn if we have to. No worries. So if we take, he'll take. I don't really want to play into that. Let's just bring our king in. He'll be in Zugzwang soon here. Yeah, now he's got no improving moves. If he pushes this, we take. If he moves his king, we bring our king in. GG's. All right, guys. We end the stream back up in the 2200s at 2206. Thank you guys so much for coming out and making this a truly great stream. If you want to watch more of my content, head on over to my YouTube channel at High Variance YT. We've got fun videos, fun shorts. Get some extra scrolling in on my channel tonight if you'd like to. And everyone have a good rest of your night.